This is literally a casting that needs to happen. Honestly, my mind is sort of blown thinking about the fact that he hasn't been cast yet. But then I realize he probably would have been wasted on Marvel TV side of things, so it's probably good in the long run. So yeah, let's talk about Giancarlo Esposito. One of the greatest actors in the last 15 years that hasn't been in an MCU film, but he said that's his next goal. So first up, I'm pretty sure I said his name right, which is like a 1 in a million, so good for me. So Giancarlo, I'm honestly kind of in shock that he hasn't been cast yet, but I think that's good because this must mean that they're going to cast him in something pretty epic. Now of course, there's been plenty of fan castings for him, and we've heard some rumors, but nothing official. Recently, during some interviews, he was asked about his future, his career. We know he's going to be in the upcoming Far Cry 6, which I can't wait for. He was absolutely outstanding in Breaking Bad. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, you should go watch it. Not just for him, but for the fact that it's one of the best TV series ever put on TV. Ever. And of course, he's playing the villain in The Mandalorian Season 2, so things are looking up for him. And recently, when talking about his future, he said Marvel Studios. That's next for him, and he's already talked to people that work there. Now, I've already seen people talk about this. Could he possibly be joining the X-Men? Could you make him a Magneto or a Professor X? Again, I don't know what they would have in store for him. For me personally, the way I see him, I would love it if he was somehow to be tied in with Blade. Maybe if he was to take on a Abraham Whistler type of role. I know obviously, yeah, the skin color, but look, nobody's gonna care, okay? It's one of those types of characters where who's really gonna be like, you know what? Whistler is my favorite MCU or Marvel character. Like, don't worry about it. But then I know what you're saying, but he has to play a villain. And sure, maybe, yeah, I mean, he's perfect as the villains that he plays, so maybe Whistler turns on him, right? Or maybe, what would be a good role for him? Dracula. That would be pretty goddamn epic. Or maybe they can make him some sort of mob crime boss for Moon Knight or something to fight. Again, there's so many possibilities here that, they could really go with that. Who really knows? My only hope is when they cast him, and this is my only hope, is that he's not killed off, which Marvel Studios seem to be like, hey, you're a villain. You ain't living past one film. I mean, yeah, they've gotten a little better at that, but still, they're just killing him off left and right. And my other hope is that it's not part of like the Sinister Six or something along those lines. I would like to see him as a bigger villain, not like a disposable Sinister Six that Spider-Man's gonna beat himself. Like, I'd like him to have a presence, have some time to deliver those great monologues and those moments where he's just quiet and you're wondering if somebody's just about to die because he might look at them funny. That time he became Two-Face. But man, I'm just excited about the fact that he wants and probably is, and he's definitely saying, yeah, Marvel Studios is next. I guarantee he's talked with them. They're probably going to get him for something. And whatever it is, it just better be a longer role than, 5 minutes and you're dead. Because, goddamn, Marvel does that a lot with villains. Okay, wait, I take that back. Imagine him as Norman Osborn.